Hold on just a second. By the way, how are you? What did you do yesterday? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get your essay on my email. Sorry, I'm so unprepared this morning. For some reason, it is not coming through. Let me see if I can get into my Gmail. I'm sorry, I was very distracted. What did you do last night? What else? You can't tell me you just did that. Come on. Try it one more time. Okay. Get your um Pacific. Bring up your I'm gonna let you be I'm gonna put you the host, okay? And bring up your um essay, your homework, okay? Because my email is not going through for some reason. Can you make it bigger for me? Over here at the dots. Now, come on, make it bigger, my friend. I can't help you with this. Over here. Okay. Scroll back up. Now, I like how you put student responsibilities. You can take title. I can tell that you've been doing a lot of reading, that you understand that titles help people understand the reading, what's coming up, okay? But this first paragraph, was that your introduction? Or was this a support? Okay, so why is it your introduction? First paragraph is always introduction. You know that. I shouldn't have to tell you that. So go find your introduction and put it above this. Cut and paste. There are good students and bad students, but they act different. Was that your final, was that your conclusion or your introduction? Then put that first. Now, keep in mind that it's about good and bad students, right? So this student responsibility does not work, does it? So why is that paragraph there? First of all, what is your, find your paragraph about good students. Are you going to put good students or bad students first? Then find your paragraph about good students. Cut and paste, put it under there. Now, I would indent your paragraphs. And this one should be clear over here. This should be over here, not over here. And if you're going to double space between paragraphs instead of indent, then there should be another return here, another space here. Is this indented? Or is this a margin here? Which one did you put here? Sorry? Is it a margin or is it centered? It's probably centered. Take it off center so it gets over here. Left hand margin. Okay. Now go back up and hit enter. Are you going to indent or double space between paragraphs? Then come up and hit enter here again, because you have not double space between paragraphs. Okay. Now, what do you need to find next? Actually, since you've done the good students, what do you need to do? The next paragraph needs to be what? Find the paragraph about bad students. Now, you see how this whole paragraph is center spaced? Thank you. What do you need to do here? Okay. Now scroll down. Where here you need to have your conclusion. Where's your conclusion? You don't have it, do you? Okay. Now, think about it. Go back up a minute. Asking for help and good timing. Is that anything about comparing the good and bad students? And the student responsibility. Do you need those two paragraphs? Then what do you need to do with them? Then do that. Now, what is left in your essay? First of all, you notice that it's on center margin. You want it on center, or should you put it on left hand? Then do that. Go all the way down because you don't have your conclusion yet, do you? Then you need to write your conclusion. Put it on left hand margin. And write your conclusion. Students can be what? Students can be what? Because you told me that this paragraph is a support, and you know where to, you went and found your introduction, and then you went and found supports about to go with that. You know what you're doing. So I feel very taken advantage of. Extremely taken advantage of. Do you understand me? Do you get paid for your other classes? then why are you giving me the short end when you get paid for my class? Do I need to tell mom no more stars? Well, that's exactly what I think needs to happen. Because you're not giving my class any consideration. Since Christmas, have you been responsible? Or are you taking advantage of me? Yeah. And you can hear it in my voice. Because you're doing the very, very most minimum to get your stars. And that's it. And when you do the absolute very minimum, if you're on the job and you do the absolute very minimum, what's going to happen? Are you going to get promoted? Are you going to get good raises? No. In fact, you might even get fired if they need to cut staff. People want to hire good workers. And right now, school is where you're learning those habits. And my class, you get paid for. Your others, you don't. So I don't know why you're doing that to me. What grade would you have gotten if I'm giving grades? A D. Because you know the order of an essay. You've done enough reading to know the order of an essay. We've even been doing essays on student responsibility. So guess what we're going to be doing again? We're going to be doing more writing because you need that more writing than anything else right now. Not drawing, writing. Because you can't even do a research paper. And if you're going to go to college, they're going to expect research papers, not a 5-paragraph. Okay. Okay. What do you see here, my friend? What can you tell me about the weather? It's cloudy. What else? Keep going. Okay. Keep going. What else do you see? Now, do you see what I put there? Down here where it's all underlined, do you see that? Okay, that's your source. That's your source. Okay. So, okay. Homework is write an essay about the weather on Friday. That includes intro, 3 supporting paragraphs, and conclusion in order. Cite, source. Write that down. Okay. Now, I'm just going to okay. Now, am I going to write the entire paragraph essay? No. Because if you look at our time, do we have time to write an entire essay? No. Because we had to go through your last essay. Okay. But something that you would have to do. You see how this is highlighted up here? Okay, I'm going to go to the weather is stormy today. Right now. It is predicted to not rain later this morning. You see how that is? Because you have the timing here. Wait. Is that predicted to not rain later today or in the next 2 days? this weekend. Okay? Now, I'm going to go up here. Control. At the end of your essay, that's where you put your source, not at the beginning. Paste. So if anybody wants to check my source of where I got this from, they can get it here just by going there. Okay? The purpose of a source is so that you can prove that you did not plagiarize. You might take somebody's facts and put it to support your point of view, but you have to be able to prove where you got those facts from. Instead of saying, I like it raining. It's raining right now. You could go to that source to prove that it's raining right now, or that it's raining today. Okay? So how are you going to do your citation? The citation should be at the end of the essay. I'm just going to put writing. Okay. I would put something like, at this point, just copy and paste the web address. What do you need to do with that, my friend? Go for it. Okay. So I'm going to, real quick, I'm going to make you the host. Okay. Bring up your essay that you had about good and bad students. Now, hold on just a second. I'm going to reclaim host for just a second. Okay. I'm going to go to chat. I'm just going to put obviously this is not going to be the right site, is it? Okay. Because this is from today's. So copy and paste that and put it on that essay. Did you copy that? Okay. So show me that you put it in on that good and bad student essay. Okay. Now, what you need to put there is your bibliography, or you need to put a title source so somebody knows what this is. So go like here and write the word sources. And then put a colon. Colon is 2 dots. Now, guess what, my friend? This is what I want you to do on. Now, delete the source because this is not from that paragraph. Delete this source. Okay. So, my friend, do you have the source that you need? Yes, because I sent it in the email. Do you have a screenshot of the weather? Yes. So do you have to go to the source? No. But, and you can, and how many paragraphs do I want? 1? Why would I have 3 paragraphs? What's an essay? Introduction, 3 supports, and a conclusion. Unless you're doing like a comparison that we did on Wednesday. That was 2, good and bad. That's what we did. 2 groups, 2 supports, because we were doing a comparison of good and bad students. So if you're going to put something about the rain, then you're going to need to put 3 supports about the rain. If you do the weather, you need to put, if you do the temperature, you're going to need to put 3 supports for the temperature. So you can, if you want to put something about the icon there, you can say, right now it's raining. And then you could go into how the weather is predicted for this weekend. You could even look at the highs and low temperatures. You could do a high, one paragraph about the high temperature, another one about the low temperature, and then you could put the weather. Or you could talk about the humidity or the chances of precipitation. Because it'll show you there, or the wind. But your icon is temperature, right? So you could do one on high temperature, low temperature, and what the actual weather is. It's rainy today, it's supposed to be cloudy Saturday, and it's supposed to be cloudy Sunday. And you could put something like every day has a high temperature. Today 72, Saturday 61, Sunday 32. Every day has a low temperature. So am I looking for 3 paragraphs? How many paragraphs? Excuse me? Look at your notes. What did I say? Am I looking for a paragraph or an essay? Essay. What's going to happen if you give me a paragraph? I'm going to get mom involved. Because I'm tired of being taken advantage of. Right now, I feel like I'm wasting my time. Because you know what an essay is. And you know how to write paragraphs. So you can take those 2 skills, and we've covered essays before. So I'm holding up do I have low expectations of people or high expectations? Yes. Because if I have low, are you going to get better, or are you going to just stay down here? If you stay down here, what's going to happen? Does your world get bigger, or does it stay the same? It stays the same. It does not get bigger. What do I want your world to do? Get bigger. Because when it gets bigger, you're thriving. Do I want you to stay the same, or do I want you to always improve yourself? Yes. Always. Always. Because when I made that mistake with your brother a year ago, did I keep things the same, or did I work on improving myself? Yes, I did. That's important, my friend. Because improving yourself shows that you're taking responsibility. Okay? So when I am upset with you, why am I upset with you? Why am I upset with you? Because you can't do better. And do I want the best for you or the worst? If I didn't care about you, would I have accepted it and gone on? Yeah. If I didn't care, I would have just accepted and went on. Why do teachers and parents correct you? Because we hate you or because we love you? Yeah. So I'm upset with you because I love you. Do you understand that? And do I want your world to get small and stay small or get bigger? Do I want your world to stay small or do I want it to get bigger? Yeah. 6 stars, my friend.